Hi everyone, before we begin the E3 Rise and Fall video, we should say like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Always do something like that. Subscribe, please. Please subscribe at least. It really helps the channel grow. It's also a very big and multimedia channel, so yeah. We're actually going to be going to reuse the content from our creators sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes we make up with Joe Rogues, but a lot of times we have these footage things, so things work fine. Okay, E3, it's not a game console. It's about a gaming video game event. It's rated video games, but it's not a console company. It's more like a conference, if you will. Like CES, electronics show, but for video games, basically. You know, West Conference is between E3 1995, where it all began. PlayStation says it'll say it any second now. In 1995 was supposed to E3 Evo, some combat. Won't be covering every event. He's gonna say it. $299. So basically killed Sega Saturn and PlayStation 1 was just dominating. And it was a 1 year later. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that this E3 was supposed to Evo made, and yeah, that's it. Now let's get to the next one. Over the next few years, I should say. I'm not covering every event, that would take way too long, so I'm just covering every generation of weep. This is shots footage. E3 1998 was assisted in stuff. We also said Dreamcast probably. And then new game consoles would come out in better years. PlayStation 2, Xbox, and the GameCube. So the Dreamcast, yes. Then about 7 years ago in 2005 came another press conference in 2005, yeah. We had every generation of it pretty much. And if it was so very successful, yeah, but Xbox 360, it's so cool back then. Yeah, it's E3. We're gonna get to E3 2012, I guess. Yeah, E3 2012 is actually here. Yeah. The 2017, bro. And in E3 2017 was a generation shift made by 2021 or 2023. They stopped doing E3 in 2021 with 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2023 is a complete end. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you enjoy it.